Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost over 200 pounds without bariatric surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to another check-in video. Today's video is part of a mini cut series that I've been doing on my channel. I have kind of been doing a series of cutting phases interspersed with a series of diet break phases, and in this particular diet break phase that I am currently in, my main focus and goal was to prep for this big hike that I have coming up tomorrow morning. So I have been prepping to go on a Mormon Pioneer handcart trail trek tomorrow. I have never done this. I think maybe I did it when I was 14 as a youth, but honestly, as an adult, I've always wanted to do it and never been physically capable. So I am super excited that all of this hard work has paid off, that I'm able to do this hard, long trek. So I think the very first day is going to be 7.5 miles. The second day will be 4 miles with a women's pull, which is where all the women pull the hand carts up a treacherous terrain, or it's probably not treacherous, but it's probably hard without the guys' help. And on the last day is another 7.5 mile hike. The kids will mostly be pulling the hand carts. I won't be having much to do with that. My job is, of course, pictures and video, and putting together a little video for the kids to remember their experience by. And so I shall be vlogging the whole thing, and will probably share some of my favorite parts next week with you guys when I check in. So this past week, I have been working on, number one, keeping my calories high. I wanted to eat in a caloric surplus. I know that seems crazy, but that's what I plan to do. Secondly, to keep my carbohydrates high, because I want to get my glycogen stores nice and full and get used to burning carbs really, really well, because I'm going to be expending a lot on this trip because it's going to be very hot. There's going to be a lot of walking, and I do not want to feel like I'm losing my energy at all. So that's the second one, was to raise up my carbs pretty good. And then I also had a goal of going walking. So last week I also did this, and this week I did it, pushed a little harder, but did it less often. So I walked 7 miles on, I think, Wednesday, and Thursday I walked 5 or 6. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I went 3 times this week and did like 6, 6, and 7, or 7, 6, 6, or something like that. It's all a blur at this point. My feet hurt, and I didn't want to go crazy. So yesterday and today, I'm not going to be walking because I want to give my feet and muscles a chance to like recoup a little bit. But the idea was that I would build up my walking muscles for being able to make this thing a lot easier on me physically, so that I can concentrate more on what my job is, videotaping the kids, being able to run around them, get good angles, really try and capture moments and not be thinking about, oh, my sore feet, oh, my sore bottom, oh, my sore whatever. So that has been the goal, is to build up my lean mass by eating in a caloric surplus and exercising. So that's what the goal was for this week. It was also the goal last week. If you guys checked in with me last week, you know that. And so I want to show you guys maybe a little bit of clips that I took. I think I took some. I think I did a chicken bucket workout. Anyway, I have some exercise clips. Let's watch those really quick. Alrighty, guys. It is Wednesday, and the chickens are out of food. You can hear them. Not really happy with me, so I need to fill the chicken bucket. So it is time for the chicken bucket workout.
I cannot believe how much stronger I am than the last time I did this workout. And all I've been doing is literally I did the run workout, and of course I've been walking and eating more carbs and proteins, trying to build up muscle. I'm guessing I did because that workout was probably the easiest chicken bucket workout. I was able to do more reps than usual. My push-ups were really easy, whereas last week I couldn't do hardly any at all. Granted, that was partly because my hands were burning off on the lid, and today it's not quite as hot. Last week it was like record heat here. It was like 107 or something ridiculous that day. And today it's only like 90 something, so we're good. Anyway, I'm so proud of myself. I'm like, woo, I'm like killing it today. Wow, that's awesome. And yeah, anyway, I feed these girls, get on with my day, but just wanted to share that little victory with you guys because, woo, feeling pretty awesome. All right, guys, I don't know how many miles. I think I'm at 2 miles tonight. Been out for about 30 minutes. I don't even know anymore. The run keeper tells me, but I've had it turned down for a minute. I turned it back up, so it might talk to us while we're filming, but I've been walking this trail clear down here. It's pretty nice. I'm about to get back to the like big roads. My daughter's not with me tonight, and I didn't go out yesterday. I really needed to get some video editing done for you guys. So today's Wednesday. We kind of went out, I think Monday. Didn't do anything yesterday. So I feel like I'm kind of slacking, so I'm really trying to hit it hard tonight. I've been walking a little faster, trying to
Time 40 minutes. Distance 2.14 miles. Average pace 18 minutes 40 seconds per mile.
18 minutes. So I've cut down my minutes, how many minutes it takes to walk a mile? About 4 minutes today because I don't have the kids with me and I'm really kind of pushing it. I mean, I'm not like obviously running or anything, but anyway, my proof that I did some exercise this week. Hopefully gonna get a couple more days in before the big trek on Monday. So wish me luck, guys. All right, guys, total for tonight, 22,397. Made it 7 miles. Woohoo! I have a visitor. Hello. Hey, puppy.
Rough.
So, it's getting all ready to go. The trek.
Yep. He put no fresh tires.
Your new tires on.
Had to. The others were split halfway around.
How close are you to this being done, this project here?
Almost.
That's it. That's the last thing for the trailer.
How much hope do these children have of a swimming pool being completed before we leave so that there's time to fill it before their party on Friday?
Party on Friday?
Not very high because it takes like 3 days to fill.
I don't want to bring it up until you're really close to finishing this project, but if it's not done before we leave, there won't be a swimming pool for 4th of July party. Which we've all invited people to.
Yes.
Just saying. Anyway, moving on.
Hot Sunday.
We're going walking again. I went 7 miles last night by myself. She wouldn't go. And apparently Finn found out we were going to Costa Vida, so he's coming too. I don't know where he went. Did he leave without us? Does he even know where we're going?
Yo, that dog has 2 different color eyes.
Hey, pup.
That dog
Don't come on my porch.
That dog has 2 different color eyes.
All right. Ready to do this?
Look at his eyes.
I don't care. 6 miles. That's what we're doing. Only 6. I mean, who needs to walk more than 6 miles in one day, right? I said, who needs to walk more than 6 miles in one day? Do we really have to do that?
Yeah, who needs to walk more than one?
You.
Oh, wow.
All right, off we go. Now they're jogging to stay away from me. I don't know if I can keep up with that. Clear up there.
Time 15 minutes. Distance 0.88 miles. Average pace 16 minutes 52 seconds per mile.
as you can see, they're way ahead of me. Finn has long legs, and he is not about to be made to look slow. And me, I'm literally pushing as hard as I can go, and I cannot catch up. They are clear down there. I don't even know if you can see Finn. It's just like clear down there. And this is where I am, clear back here. So yeah, it's kind of like I'm walking alone at this point, but hey, at least we're gonna make it to Costa Vida before they close. They left me in the dust. They're gone. I don't even know where they are anymore. Not on this road. It's kind of depressing.
Time 35 minutes. Distance 1.98 miles. Average pace 17 minutes 36 seconds per mile.
1 minute faster than last night, and I can't even remotely catch them. And I'm starting to get disheartened and like feel abandoned, and I don't know. That sucks. I think the Finn just thought it was like a funny thing to like keep him ahead of us, and Virginia, she thinks it's a race, and so she keeps trying to catch up with Finn. I wish she would just slow down and let me catch up a little bit, but I'm exhausted now because I've pushed myself to the limit, and we have another mile to go. So whatever, I give up. I'm just gonna go as slow as I want. They have to sit and wait for me for 20 minutes at Costa Vida. So be it. We walked almost 6 miles, almost back home. Earlier they were doing push-ups in the middle of the road back there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good grief. So sore. What? Okay.
All right, so that was fun. I hope you enjoyed that. The second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is that somebody sent me a gift from my Amazon wish list. It's always a fun surprise to open up one of my packages and discover that it was a gift from one of you guys. So I thought I would do a little bit of an unboxing. I kind of checked, I looked at it earlier, but I just want to show you guys. First of all, I will show you the card. Let's see. Here is the card. It says, enjoy your gift. Thanks so much for helping me and many others on our weight loss journey, from Amy L. Thompson. Thank you so much, Amy. I'm so excited. This one, I was expecting something else. And so when I opened the box, I was like squealing because I knew I hadn't bought these things for myself. So the first one is something that's been on my list for a while, and probably people think it's super boring, but I'm so glad she got me these because it's just one of those things that you always need, but you never really feel like buying for yourself, or at least I don't. Super nice bath towels. So I have been married 27 years. Our anniversary is actually on Thursday, and I don't think that I bought anything but like cheap Walmart dollar towels in the entire time that we've been married. So the ones that were given to us at the beginning when we first got married are holy and nasty, and we have so many kids in our family and so many people using towels all the time. These are going to be my towels just for me. I'm going to keep them in my bathroom. Anyway, thank you so much, Amy. That's so exciting. And the second thing that she sent got me really exciting. This one says, best wishes and a speedy recovery with your surgery, from Amy Thompson. It's a belly band. Oh my gosh. I hope this is a good one because I honestly don't know. It's like one of the ones that was recommended to me from a Facebook group that I'm in for tummy tuck surgery as like a second stage garment or whatever. But it's super cool. It has like a Velcro. Let me see if we can find the things. It's like soft Velcro pad that is nice and sticky, and it has several different things so you can adjust it. So one can be tighter and one can be looser. Oh my gosh, so exciting. My first gift that has to do with my surgery recovery, and I appreciate it so much. Oh my gosh, Amy, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I don't want to talk too much about surgery stuff on this video because this is a update on how I'm doing with my journey, with my other things. So, we'll pretend like we're not thinking about that. and move on to the calories for this week. So calories for this week, remember I was keeping them in a caloric surplus. So I'm pretty sure that my maintenance calorie level is about 2150. It seems like if I keep my calories around 2100, I pretty much can count on staying the same size. When I push higher than that, I tend to put on some weight. I'm not sure if it's water weight, body fat, haven't quite determined that yet. So my idea was trying to stay above 2100 calories so I could stay in a caloric surplus. So for the calories, I'm going to give you from the 20th to the 26th. And for the weights, I'm going to give you from the 21st to today. So here we go. The 20th was 2,443, then 2132, 2133, 2541, 2629, 2491, and 2366. Now, those ones that were really, really high, those were days I did my walking and we actually went to fast food. So they are guesstimates based on whatever I could find the nutrition info online. I definitely ate food I normally do not eat. I went to Wingers one night. I went to Costa Vida, something like that. Anyway, so I digress. I ate some things and they were good. So my average calories for the week was 2390, which was actually down 95 from last week. So even though I stayed in a surplus, it wasn't quite as big of a surplus as it was last week. And of course, some of those just last week were also guesstimates. You know, we just try and get a general idea of where we're at. We don't have to always be perfect. And especially when I'm trying to figure this kind of stuff out and I'm eating fast food and things like that, it's really hard to track it exactly. But as long as you get a general idea of where you are at, it helps you to be able to determine what you can change and alter. So for protein, my average protein for the week was really good. It was up 5 to 186. Yay! My carbs were actually down 52 to 153 net carbs. My fats were up 12, which I'm trying to keep my fats low when my carbs are high, but when you eat fast food, that's kind of hard. They were up to 103. So those were my calorie numbers for the week. I really feel like I built some muscle. My strength was coming in a little better. I was getting less tired. I'm able to walk longer distances without feeling like pinching in my muscles. I started actually noticing that the more I would build up the weaker muscles, a different weak spot would start to ache. So when I first started walking, it was more like my right hip and buttocks area was kind of sore, and then that kind of healed up, and then the next couple of times it was like my left front of my thigh that was feeling the strain, and then towards the end it was actually my midsection, my core muscles that were feeling like they were working. And so I feel like walking has really improved the strength in a lot of my muscles. I've definitely worked on my stamina. Now, of course, when I'm walking with the kids, we're going to be doing 7.5 miles in 8 hours. So this is not like a marathon sprint or anything. This is definitely going to be all in the heat with no shade. Going to have to drink a lot of water. You know, we'll be stopping periodically, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a little different than what I've been doing for prep, but I'm hoping that I built up my muscles good enough so that it will be really great when I go tomorrow at 5:45 a.m. I can't even believe that. So let's find out how the scale adjusted to all of those calories and the workouts and everything like that. And we'll be right back.
Je boog wat aan mijn best life, yeah. Je boog wat aan mijn best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. Je boog wat aan mijn best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, no. I just want you to know. Something you and me, oh.
All right, so as you could see, I began the week at 181.8, then on Tuesday, 181.4, then on Wednesday, 180.2, then on Thursday, 178.6, then on Friday, 176.6, then yesterday, a shocking 158.8, and then today, a 177.8. which is an average for the week of 178.9, which is down 2.3 pounds for the week. So even though I was eating in a surplus and trying to, not lose weight, I still lost some weight. Now, granted, last week it was my ovulatory week in my cycle, so I was definitely up water weight. So this week I'm going back down my regular water weight. I'm still definitely up pounds wise from where I was at the end of the reverse diet before I started this mini cut series. So I definitely think, I put on some weight on my vacation. I'm still kind of been playing with those extra pounds. I haven't really gotten rid of them or gotten more. It's just kind of been hovering in that same area for a couple of months now, which is good because going into surgery, I really want to make sure that I'm stable with my weight. I'm happy with where I am right now. I do not intend to go on some crazy cut after I have my surgery. Feeling pretty confident that this is where I want to try and maintain. Of course, I'm going to be going up and down like everybody does, but for the most part, I'm not planning on some crazy diet or anything after the surgery. So that's all that's been happening this week. I am super excited and nervous about tomorrow, about going out and embarking on this journey, this, I don't even know what you call it, endeavor, that's a good word, with the children. Well, they aren't children, youth age 14 to 18, so it's definitely not children, but I am looking forward to it. I'm hoping I do okay. I'm hoping I can keep up with the young people and they won't make me feel old and crusty. And yeah, I'll be checking in with you guys. If the signal is good at all, I might be able to do some kind of live from the trail. So keep an eye out for that if I can. Some people have said that it's okay service over there, so might work out. But if I just don't feel like it's appropriate or I just can't find the service, I probably won't do anything like that. And so you won't hear from me again probably until next weekend when I give you my next update. Obviously, I will be having a series of prep for my surgery coming up videos, and so I'm going to be working on those as well. I don't know when they're going to come out. I don't have a schedule for that or anything. It's just going to be when I get it done, going online. Right before I go, I just wanted to give a shout out to those of you who have donated toward my surgery. It's been such a surprise and a great blessing for all of you that have been able to donate in amounts large and small. Every little bit helps, and I'm super grateful. I'm actually thinking about using some of that funds that you have been sending me to get a lift recliner. I've been looking at lift recliners, trying to decide if I wanted to invest in a lift recliner. Everyone says I should, and so I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and do that with the funds that you guys have sent me. I'm going to go toward that, I think. So I'm grateful, and I just wanted to say thank you. For anyone who is interested in supporting the channel or donating to my surgery, all of that information, as well as the companies that I support who also support me, are in the About section, so be sure to check that out. If you're looking for help on losing weight, I have a Facebook group where we will support you in your journey. Don't forget to join over there. If you do not have Facebook and you would like my free Getting Started guide, don't forget to email me at ketochaos@gmail.com and I will send it to you 100% free. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. We'll talk to you all again soon.
You both got my best life, yeah. You both got my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing,